My people, the story where they come out from Abakpa area of Enugu state today is something that shocked everybody. A man who people describe as physically challenged has been arrested for alleged kidnapping. After one of the victims reportedly identified his vehicle plate number, the news spread across the community like wildfire because nobody expected that someone in that condition could be connected to something as serious as kidnapping. According to reports from people around the area, this incident started when a young man was taken away by some unknown persons. And during the whole tension, the victim noticed the number plate of the vehicle. He had snapped it or memorized it. Later, when he managed to get help, he gave that information to the police. And that little detail, that plate number, became the major clue that helped the police trace the suspect. My people, that's how intelligence works sometimes. One small detail can solve a big case. Before I continue, please, if you're just watching this for the first time, do me one favor, like this video right now and subscribe to the channel. That small click helps this channel grow and keeps me bringing you real, verified stories every day. All right, let's continue. So when police got the information, they quickly began tracking the vehicle. Reports say they followed the lead down to Abakpa in Enugu state, where they found the car linked to the suspect. That's when they picked up the man who, according to witnesses, moves around with the help of a crutch or wheelchair, and that's why people started calling him the disabled kidnapper. But of course, the police still need to confirm the full investigation. Now, let's talk about how the community reacted. When the news broke, people came out in numbers. Some were shocked, some were angry, and some were just confused. They couldn't understand how someone with a physical challenge could be involved in something like kidnapping. It shows that crime now wears different faces. And that's why we must always be alert.
Guys, things they happen for this country. A physically challenged man, a disabled kidnapper has been arrested today in Abakpa, Enugu state, after one of his victims identified his vehicle's plate number, which led to his capture. Disabled and kidnapper in the same sentence. Make una share this video and just watch am. Share this video.
In today's world, appearance doesn't tell the full story anymore. You can't judge safety by how someone looks. And you know what? This also teaches us something important. Never underestimate the power of observation. That victim's quick thinking saved the day. Imagine, in that moment of fear, he still had the mind to notice the car's plate number. That kind of awareness is what every one of us needs. If you ever find yourself in a suspicious or dangerous situation, try to observe, not panic. Because one little thing, one sound, one face, one number can make all the difference. Now, please pause 1 second and hit the like button, my people. I'm sure you're enjoying this gist, and it's very important you subscribe too. That way, you don't miss any of these real-time updates we drop every day. Moving on, after the arrest, police reportedly took the suspect into custody for questioning. They're trying to find out if he acted alone or if there's a group behind him. Because, in Nigeria these days, many of these kidnappings are not done by one person. There's often a whole network. The driver, the people who watch the road, the one who collects the ransom. So investigators are trying to connect all the dots to see who else might be involved. But here's something that's also trending online. People are debating whether it's right to call him disabled kidnapper. Some people say we should focus on the crime, not the disability, because anyone, regardless of physical condition, can make choices, good or bad. Others say that describing him that way helps identify the story quickly. Either way, we must remember that justice is based on evidence, not just assumptions. Until the police finish investigation, the man remains a suspect, not yet proven guilty. Still, this story highlights something important happening in Enugu State lately. The police have been stepping up operations against kidnappers and other criminals. Just recently, there were several arrests across the state where vehicles, weapons, and victims were recovered. It looks like the police are trying to send a strong message that this kind of crime won't be tolerated anymore. That's a good development because security is everybody's concern. My people, this also brings us to another point: community vigilance. Many kidnappers are caught not because of big technology, but because ordinary citizens notice something unusual. Maybe a strange car parked on the street too long, or someone acting suspicious. That's why communities must stay alert. Don't ignore what your instinct tells you. If you see something that doesn't look right, quietly inform the police. Don't take matters into your own hands, because mob action can destroy innocent lives too. Please, as you listen, don't forget again, if you like this video now and subscribe, because we still have more gist about what people in Enugu are saying after the arrest. So after the arrest, videos started circulating on social media. You know how Nigerians are. Once something happens, cameras begin rolling. Some clips show the suspect surrounded by residents. Others show police taking control of the area. Many people were just shocked. One woman in the clip was even saying, "I see this man every day. I no say him fit do this kind of thing." That kind of reaction shows that crime sometimes hides in plain sight. And I must say this: the victim that remembered that number plate deserves serious praise. He showed courage and clear thinking in a very tense situation. That's not easy. It reminds all of us to stay observant in every environment we find ourselves. If you're in a car, a bus, or just walking around, keep your mind sharp. And another thing to think about: how safe are our communities at night? Many kidnappings happen in poorly lit areas or places where street lights don't work. We need better lighting, better patrols, and more community cooperation. The government can't do everything alone. Everyone has a part to play in community safety. Also, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: how trauma affects victims. Being kidnapped or even almost kidnapped can cause serious emotional stress. So when victims survive, they need counseling and community support, not just police statements. If you ever know someone who faced that kind of situation, please show them compassion and help them rebuild confidence. Now let's pause again. My people, click like right now and subscribe if you haven't, because you know how we do here. We bring you real news and real talk without drama, just facts and lessons for everyone. Continuing with the gist, many Nigerians online are also discussing how technology helped in this arrest. Some believe that when the victim gave the plate number, police might have used tracking systems or databases to locate the car faster. If that's true, it shows that technology is slowly making a difference in our fight against crime. Plate number recognition, CCTV, and even mobile phone data can make police work more effective if used properly. But while the police are doing their job, it's important we, the people, play our own role. That means verifying information before sharing it. Many fake videos and posts appear whenever a crime story trends. Some people even edit old videos and post them as new. Please always cross-check before you forward, because one wrong post can cause panic or spread misinformation. Let's help the truth move faster than rumors. The big takeaway from this whole incident is simple: alertness saves lives. The more alert we are, the safer our communities become. This story of a man who was kidnapped but managed to identify his captor's vehicle is a clear example of how smart thinking and police cooperation can produce real results. So as we continue to follow this case, let's pray justice takes its full course. If the suspect is guilty, he should face the law. If not, the truth should clear him. That's the only way people can trust the system again. And hopefully, This will encourage others to speak up whenever they notice suspicious activities. Before I round up, please, once again, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone you care about. Let's spread awareness and keep more people safe. Because the more people know, the fewer chances criminals have to operate freely.